Hello, it's Connor here. So, mindfulness or meditation, we've been off it for a month now. So, we did that month, 30 days, and now we've been off it for 30 days. And holy fuck, we need to get back into it. I swear, so pretty much after the 30 days of mindfulness, there was a lot of peace. I mean, not really. There wasn't a lot of peace. There's a lot of life peace, like realizing life a bit more. But during that period of time, which we didn't actually fully understand at the time, we were actually going through a lot of stuff. A lot of personal stuff that made us feel vulnerable, made us build resentment, made us pretty much up and down in emotions week after week. Which is why the first 30 days of meditation, you certainly got a lot of highs and lows, which is part of life at the end of the day. But pretty much after all of that, and after everything blew up, I won't go into details, but everything blew up, and I was just in an angry state, a saddened state, because sometimes life does that to you, and I was like, fuck mindfulness, fuck meditation, we don't have time for that, we gotta become better, do better, fall fully into the ego, and yeah, that's what we did. We kind of fell back into the ego, and a month later, we just want mindfulness back. Honestly, we just want to meditate again. That's what we'll do. Because the problem with the ego is you're always just jumping to the next thing to do. I swear there's to-do lists. I got gym, gotta make this, gotta do that, do that, do that. I mean, uni doesn't help as well, and in other things. But it's like you make a to-do list, or 8 things in per day, and you may knock off a lot of them and feel good for a little bit, but you realize you're going through day by day without recognizing the day at all, and it kind of sucks because it's not you don't have that internal fulfillment of recognizing life. You're just you do a task just to tick off the next task. You're doing a task and you're not really present with it. You're just thinking about, okay, go get it done. And as soon as it's done, it's okay, go get the next thing done. Gotta do the next thing, because we're trying to build this version of ourselves, or trying to accomplish these things. It's all based around ego and just expanding on the self, I guess. And yeah, it was good for the first 2 weeks, felt motivated and everything. Little doggo in the back. But I think you kind of need to direct it. But once it's got its direction, you truly gotta figure out how to be present and actually take in life as you're pursuing the goals that you're trying to pursue. And in doing that, you kind of lessen the ego into you more just have a pursuit of life and living it, instead of just your ego taking control every 2 seconds, telling you what to do. Yeah, it's kind of strange because after the big mindfulness journey, the first month, everything a lot happened. But then I guess it was kind of like a test. And yeah, we ended up falling back into the ego. So it's probably a test failed. But that's what life's about. You gotta fail some, you win some and you lose some. So we're gonna get back into the mindfulness, the meditation journey. We're gonna try and attempt to deplete the ego once again. Attempt to become present. Another thing we noticed was anxiety has jumped back up as well. Can't speak to people as well, so I'm getting stupider. I'm tired, my bad. But just without presence, I don't know. There's days where you're literally just all over the shop. And you can't communicate with people. You don't feel you're not listening as well. And when you're not listening as well, you're not being your authentic self as much. And we've discussed depression, how hiding away your authentic self, the true self, when you hide that away and you're not able to be yourself, then a lot of depression can form. I'm not saying I'm depressed, just saying you gotta be able to feel like yourself every now and then. It's a lot easier when you're present, when you're taking in your environment and you're with it, rather than constantly thinking in your head. Because been forming a lot of assumptions as well, just useless assumptions around events or what people are thinking or life circumstances. You can just think someone else sees it this way, but it's negatively. You can think someone else sees you negatively or stuff like that, and it's just such useless assumptions, which does not come from mindfulness or being present. It only comes from a state of anxious thought or thinking too much. You don't want to be thinking too much. It's good to think, but if you're thinking so much that's stemming into assumptions, especially negative assumptions, then probably losing grip of reality a little bit. Or assumptions like that you're gonna fail, stuff like that. It's all sorts of things. Obviously throughout the last month I've still done mindful breaths, and I have noticed with mindful breaths you can only do a couple and you're instantly more present, which is the best feeling ever. It truly is just a better feeling, honestly. Because then you're actually seeing the world instead of just attaching judgment or labels to everything. You can be with someone and you can attach labels or judgments to them. As soon as you become present, all of that disappears and they're just the person in front of you that you care about. So, mindfulness journey 2.0 is going to return. It's time to do the next month of meditation. It's time to pick up on the mistakes we realized from last time, or that we've realized from after last time, and to move forward in an authentic fashion. Yay! So that's pretty much the rundown for today. Hope you guys can join me on my mindfulness journey or share tips or anything. And all the best. We'll see you soon. See ya.